We are at the locomotive shed in Hamar. I am walking with the locomotive engineer Gjermund, who will inspect and start up two Nohab locomotives. They are to be used for a vintage train from Hamar to Åndalsnes and back. Gjermund climbs up onto number 616 and begins the inspection. Then we climb up onto number 602. Both locomotives need to be checked and connected in multiple, so that both can be operated from the front locomotive.
Ja, det heller ikke gjort, nei.
Nei, det bare å koble sammen også.
Ja.
We check the oil level in the compressor. It is a two-stage compressor.
Kompressor. Den berømte kompressorlyden der.
Then the motor oil. Ideally, the engine oil should be checked with warm oil and the engine running. But, as Gjermund says, if it's low when the engine is off, it will be low when it's running as well.
Gående motor og varm olje.
Ja.
Det litt sånn hvis den tom når den står, så det I hvert fall tomt når den går.
Det vil jeg tro. Det et par liter olje oppi her.
Så her disse helt monterte oljepumpene som danskene hadde fra første stund.
This is an electric oil pump that builds up oil pressure in the engine before it starts.
Når den starter så kjører du egentlig ikke uten smøring da.
Så det
Da det.
Det oljetrykket, ja.
Here is the oil pressure gauge and the start panel.
Så her jo pådrag.
Ja,
Når du starter.
for å starte.
Nå I grava, bokstavelig talt.
Locomotive number 616 was built by Nydqvist and Holm in Sweden in 1958, under license from General Motors. The locomotives have a General Motors 16-cylinder engine, model 567C. Here, Gjermund brings out the multiple unit cable, which will connect the two locomotives.
Nå kommer den, ja.
Gidder du bare ta den I hånd på siden.
Det ser ut som man tåler en trøkk.
Gjermund attaches the hoses to the main air pressure line and connects the multiple unit cable, so everything is ready to start up.
Sånn, skal vi se om vi finner noe.
Then follows an external visual inspection.
Ja, så nå tar du en sjekk på...
Utvendig visuell kontroll.
Ja.
Så får vi se. Det henger sånn høvelig sammen, dette her.
Number 602 was General Motors demonstration locomotive and was built in 1954. Testing of the headlights. Then the locomotives roll out of the shed. Now it's time for brake testing. Before we can cross the switch yard to the track where the train cars are located, a train from Lillehammer to Oslo needs to pass. Gjermund set the switch correctly and notifies the dispatcher that we are ready. Then we get a 45-degree dwarf signal and we're good to go. Here we are at the old signal box, where we set the switches towards the track with the cars.
Så er det stillverk.
Her stillverket. Her saker.
Dette her alderstegent.
Skal vi på 22, så da ligger det der bare den.
Ja.
Da.
Så du legger veksler herfra? Ja?
Her legger vi alt sammen, altså dersom du vil, så bare trykker du dit du skal, og så...
The grill in front of the windows on number 616 was meant to protect against icicles and rocks in tunnels and in the snow shelters over the mountains. The brake line is connected and a brake test is conducted on the train.
Da er det bremseprøving, Gjermund.
Det er bremseprøving.
Ja.
Jeg er tilsett av konduktøren bak.
Ja.
Så da har han sjekket at det er løst rundbaut.
Har du bremsemanometerne her?
Har det her. Og luftbeholderen.
The air pressure gauges for the brakes, the ammeter and control lights.
Enkelt og greit. Alt du trenger. Ja, og dette er ampere, eller? Ampermeter ut fra generatoren.
Ja.
Så det er de instrumentene vi har, og så er det feil, eller instrumentlamper her da.
Then we pull the train to the platform track. A good number of passengers have already gathered on the platform, eagerly taking photos. We pull up around the Hamar curve and then push the train into the platform.
Da har vi fått varsom kjøring til lapp, skift 7007, kom bak. Varsom kjøring til lapp, kom bak.
Alle vognene innenfor plattform.
Ja, cirka 2 vognlengder igjen til Bergen, så da foreslår jeg at dere stopper der det er hensiktsmessig.
Da stopper vi her.
Stopper der, det er supert.
The express train from Oslo to Trondheim departs first. And then it's the turn for the Nohab engines.